welcome to another edition of Author Ejamie Watches, a somewhat weekly show where I react to television shows and or movies and hopefully entertain y'all. Today we have a little bit of a different reaction for you guys. Occasionally I like to, as I mentioned, TV shows and or movies, and this week we are going to be reacting to a movie. We are reacting to Conjuring 3. The devil made me do it. Now, I adore the Conjuring movies. I adore the Annabelle and the Nun and just that whole all the little offshoots and from that movie series. I am all about supernatural horror. Supernatural religious horror especially. All that is totally my catnip. I'm not so much into the slasher, Texas Chainsaw, torture porn, not so much. If the story's good, I might enjoy that bit of it, but as a rule, I'm not so much for the torture porn. But the kind of horror movies I enjoy are the sort of supernatural horror, particularly if there's religious elements to them. And Conjuring has always been one of my favorite series of films. So should I read the back? Should I not read the back? I'll just read. Okay, based on the shocking true story of demonic possession. We'll leave it at that. I won't read the back. I won't read the back out loud to you guys. I'm pretty sure when I first picked up the movie, I read the back, but really it's sort of an auto buy for me. It's Conjuring, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna watch it, and I'm gonna love it. Hopefully that'll be the case with this one as well. This is the third one in the specific Conjuring universe. And I am really looking forward to watching this movie. Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson are just fantastic as Ed and Lorraine Warren, who I believe passed away a few years ago. I think both of them are gone now. I think Lorraine was I think Ed went first, and then Lorraine passed away afterwards. But I do believe they passed away a couple of years ago. And I think part of what makes the Conjuring movies so successful, apart from the whole horror, fantastic horror storyline and all that, is the relationship between Ed and Lorraine, as played by Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga, who just have fantastic chemistry together, and you love watching their relationship as they battle these undead baddies together. So if you are new here, there will be a hopefully heavily edited version up on my YouTube reaction channel, which we haven't reached the 100 subs yet. We are a new channel, so we're as soon as we get to 100 subs, I can give it its own URL and share that with you guys. But for now, you will be watching the preview clip on my regular reaction channel, which will have the link to the YouTube video that you can watch on my reaction channel. So make sure you're subscribed to my regular channel. Would be great if you'd like to subscribe to my reaction channel so we can get those subscriber numbers up. And you will also get this is assuming that YouTube will let me put up the heavily edited reaction on my reaction channel. But fear not, if YouTube does not let me, then you can still watch the full unedited reaction on my Patreon. And you will get the link to that in this preview clip as well. So, make sure that you are subscribed. You can support me over on Patreon as well, because we are reacting to Outlander Season 6 over there, and on my reaction channel here, which copyright has been pretty good about Outlander here on the YouTube reaction channel. We are reacting to Outlander. We are reacting to Supernatural. We are reacting to one of my favorite Turkish dramas right now, which is Hershey's Chocolate Kisses. That is not the name of the show. I cannot pronounce the name of the show because I'm an ignorant Canadian girl. And we have started reacting to Lost Season 4. So all those are unedited, available on Patreon, and heavily edited, available on my YouTube reaction channel. So you can support me over on Patreon if you want the full unedited goodies, or if you are okay with the heavily edited YouTube goodies, you can subscribe to that reaction channel, and you will always get the preview clips here on my regular channel. So it'd be great if you should subscribe here as well, and hit the notification bell for all that stuff so you know when the videos go up. So with that done, let us get into Conjuring number 3, The Devil Made Me Do It. Here we go. I might be frozen right now. I hope I'm not frozen right now, but I'm just gonna keep talking. I was not surprised that I loved this movie. I knew that I was going to enjoy this movie. I didn't know how much I was going to enjoy this movie. Like, it got me in the feels, like, more than the other Conjuring movies and the offshoots did. I mean, I don't know, this one just hit different. I never cried in the other Conjuring movies, but oh, this one was just fantastic. It was creepy, it was scary, it was emotional. Like, Vera Farmiga is just a freaking queen. Patrick Wilson as Ed is just perfection. I hope that this was not the last one. I hope that there will be more. I just love this movie. Absolutely love this movie. The Arnie, the actor who played Arnie was fantastic. Like, he didn't have sort of the same, he didn't look like the original guy, but he had that same sort of baby-faced vibe of the guy. So in that way, the casting was fantastic. Little David was the preciousest, and when they were visiting him, when they were visiting Arnie in prison in that scene with, where Arnie was trying to pretend that, like, he was fine and David knew that he wasn't, that was such a scene. And I loved his relationship with the brother, with the girlfriend's brother, was so sweet. Arnie and David. Yeah, and the relationship with the girlfriend, who I cannot remember her name right now. Her name has just, like, out of my head. But girl, I'm a romance girl. So, of course, I was gonna love the development of that. I didn't like the way that they portrayed it like so strongly in juxtaposition with Ed and Lorraine's sort of love story was just beautiful. I loved it. Um, there was a few little moments of comedy, which thank God, because we needed it. And the sheriff at the end building that little thing for the two girls that died, that was very, very touching. Yeah, I do not remember. Well, 1981, I think I was about 5, 4. I was 4. So yeah, but even like since I don't remember hearing about this case. But yeah, fantastic movie. I love this movie. I think it might be my favorite Conjuring movie. Up until this point, I think my favorite was The Nun, even though the end was a little weird. Maybe it was Annabelle. One of the Annabelles. I love the whole series, y'all. I love the whole series. I love the offshoots. I love just, but I think this one might be my favorite of all of them. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed watching along this movie with me. Again, you will get the heavily edited YouTube version on YouTube if they allow me to upload it. And you will get the full unedited version on Patreon. So make sure, if you would like to follow along the whole movie with me, head on over to Patreon and support me there. Otherwise, you can subscribe to my reaction channel, and if YouTube lets me put it up, or you can subscribe to my regular channel where you will get this preview clip with the link to where you can watch it either on YouTube if it's allowed, or on Patreon if we have any issues. So either way, the video will be uploaded unedited, full movie on Patreon. And yeah, if there's any issues with it on YouTube, then you will have it there on Patreon as a backup if you would like to support me over there on Patreon. So to make sure you're subscribed, hit the little notification bell thing. And that's going to be it for this week's video. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/authorejamie. Like my Facebook page at facebook.com/authorejamie. And I will talk to you guys next time. She kept a pill in her locket because dumbass forgot his pills before, so now she always knew. Now she knows that she has to carry one. I love them so much.